welcome back to Morrowind Bloodmoon expansion, and this time we're turning into a werewolf. The beast within you hungers for flesh, you must feed soon. So we are now a werewolf. If we go into first person view, we have this little filter on the screen. And as a werewolf, we're incredibly fast. We have strong melee hits. However, as you can see here, we have no access to our inventory, no access to magic, and we have no access to most of our skills and attributes. However, our athletics, acrobatics, unarmoured, hand-to-hand, strength, agility, speed and endurance are all massively buffed. And on our minimap we can see these red dots. They are all humans, and we can feed on humans.
Come on! Fight!
There we go. The flesh of the blood of your prey has strengthened you for another night. Actually, if we interact with people we do a loud howl. I forgot about that. So for now, there's nothing we can really do other than go around and murder people. So let's go and kill everyone downstairs.
I've got the cure for your curse right here. And your fight. I'm leaving.
Well, you've won this round.
Just murder all of our friends. We can't help ourselves. We hunger for their flesh. Tasty, tasty humans. Alright, so now we've done everything we possibly can do, let's just go to bed. So we have to wait. You cannot rest while in werewolf form. Well then, let's wait for 24 hours. There you go, and now we're back as a human. And we're over encumbered. So all of our stuff is stripped off us. For now, let's just drop stuff on the ground so we're not going to have problems with our weight. There we go, this should do for us. Let's put a robe on. Let's pretend that we're not completely uncivilized. And let's go to bed again.
Your master has a task for you, my hound. In the tombs of Scalara lies the totem of claw and fang. There I wish it to remain. When the Skull come for it, hunt them down, kill them all, and protect the totem.
Well, we have our first quest from Lord Hiricine. Let's go and murder people. So the last time we were sent here to kill some werewolves and collect that totem of claw and fang. This time we're told to protect the totem of claw and fang. Also, look at our jump. It's incredible. I love this jump. Also, I don't think we take any falling damage. Now then, if we can remember where the totem is, I think it's up here. Man, we are panting very heavily. I think this was the place. No, this isn't the place. Where are we going again? While sleeping I had a strange dream. In it, the David of Prince Hiricine spoke to me, telling me to journey to the tombs of Scalara. I think the tombs of Scalara are over here. I think it's just next to this island. Yep, here we are. Now let's murder some people.
Cure for your curse right here.
So we found out how powerful werewolves were before, because when they grew upon us they completely wrecked us despite having all of their armour and weapons.
Now this is fighting.
And we are just as powerful as those ones were. Which means that if we ever get into a big group fight, we're screwed. However, if we can take people on one at a time, then there's no way they can win. It's all about trying to not be outnumbered when it comes to being a werewolf.
I've got the cure for your curse right here.
I like the first person view with the claws out. Also, we're breaking their shields as fast as they broke our shields in the last part. Because our ice shield kept getting destroyed immediately as soon as we had any fight with a werewolf. It's not as good as being a werewolf in... Oh yeah, also let's howl. Yeah, I like that howl. It's not as cool as being a werewolf in Skyrim, I'll give it that. Skyrim werewolf is incredible. However, it's still fun. So if we don't feed on a human in a night, then we'll end the night with like a huge drop to our health. So it is important to make sure we feast on somebody at least once a night.
Take care of the small pup.
There can't be that many more people.
Kill the beast.
We're gonna have a problem with our health, sadly. So we've already been this way, haven't we? Yes. Because in Skyrim, you can heal up by eating people's hearts.
Come and get it.
However, we don't seem to be able to do that here. It looks like we have a very slow health regeneration, which is better than nothing.
I've got the cure for your curse right.
It feels like they're respawning. Right, well this is where the Totem of Claw and Fang is.
Kill the beast.
How many of these people do we need to kill? It just says kill any of the people that I meet in the tomb. We've been killing a lot.
I've got the cure for your curse right here.
I'm positive they're respawning.
Kill the beast.
What? Oh. I see, so yeah, they are respawning and they're heading to the Totem of Claw and Fang. Okay, so it's basically just like a tower defense thing, it seems like. The tide of the Skull Hunters has receded. They have abandoned their quest for the Totem of Claw and Fang. Just in time, because we almost died. Okay, let's make our way back to our home. But we murdered everyone inside. So if we put away our claws, then I think we move faster and we move on all fours like this. We also pant very heavily. So let's make our way back to our home. And then we'll rest and see what Hiricine has to say about himself. Try not to get stuck on stairs, please. So we need to wait a few seconds before the game will allow us to actually do anything when we return to being a human. Right, let's rest.
You have performed well, Hound. The totem is undisturbed for now, and your master is pleased. I grant you this boon to aid you in your hunt. Your claws are now as sharp as the edge of my spear. Let all who would stand before you feel their edge. We will speak again.
Thank you. Hiricine came to me again in a dream. He's pleased that I had defended the totem of claw and fang from a skull, and has blessed me with sharper claws to better tear the flesh of my enemies. Has that increased our hand-to-hand skill at all? Nope, it's still 100. Never mind. Just looking at down here to see if he put any... No, we don't have any magical buff or anything like that. I think he's just done like a flat increase to our hand-to-hand damage then, probably. Now, we need to go and feast on someone. It needs to be a human, not just an animal. Luckily, there's a lot of humans around this island. Yeah, nah, there's some humans right there.
Kill the beast! Stupid!
Tasty smugglers. Okay, let's go back and get our next quest. Right, let's wait a few hours. Then we have to wait. Like, it's kind of annoying that it has this several second duration before we can do anything. I wish that wasn't the case.
It is time to serve your master again. The totem was stolen while the hounds slept, and the Scarl prepare to hunt the spirit bear this night. Hunt the hunters and slay the beast.
So now, once again, we're doing the opposite mission that we did before as a human. Hiricine has come to me again in my dreams and saw visions of the ceremony, so we must go and kill the people hunting the spirit bear. So now we are going to be one of those werewolves that were assaulting the hunters in the last part. Or not the last part, but you know, I mean when we were doing those missions. Get out of the way. I don't have time for you animals.
Your cursed bloodline ends here!
Right, so these hunters should be around here. So you have to go to these different camps and kill the people waiting
You will
next to them.
die where you stand. Fool. I'll take care of this fool.
Right, let's see who's next. See if there are any more humans nearby. Tasty, tasty humans.
This is too easy.
I'm not sure what the best way is to fight these people and not get hurt ourselves. Oh, another quiet. That was one of the people from the town that we just murdered. Excellent.
Kill the fool.
Right, sadly I think we have to do this the same way as the last one, where it's just kill loads and loads of people for ages. Which isn't something that works with our health. We really need some way to heal up. Let's see if we can find the spirit bear yet and kill that. No, I don't think so. What's in here? Gron.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Yeah, we're gonna have a problem here.
This is fighting.
Okay, we need to give up this hunt for now because we need to get some health back. Right, is there anyone else we can murder?
You're growing weak. You're bested.
The Skull Trackers have abandoned their quest for the Spirit Bear. Excellent. Now all we need to do is go and murder it. Now where are you? There you are. Tasty Spirit Bear, let's eat the flesh. I have killed the Spirit Bear. Right, now let's go back home. Go rest up again. And now we just have to wait until we can sleep. And see what our next mission is.
Your master is well pleased. The Skull find no fortune with their god. I grant you this boon for your service, Hound. When you walk in the day, you may now summon a companion to your side to aid you in your travels. Hunt well until I call upon you again.
The beast within you hungers for flesh. Let's go kill someone else then. Alright, now where can we find somebody tasty to eat? I know, let's go kill the people who make the ice armor for us. They seemed very tasty. There we go. Excellent. Actually, I think we can use this person's house now to sleep. Let's go do that. We just got ourselves a new house. Excellent. Right, here's a bedroll. So again, we'll just wait until we can move, then we'll go to bed, and see what the next quest is.
I have another task for you, Hound. There is a castle of ice to the north, under siege from within by renegade servants. I have need of the master of this castle, and I do not want him distracted by this foolishness. Go there, kill the rebels, and end the siege.
Sure thing, let's get out of here. Now then, there were some people... Oh, look at this doggy paddle. Oh, it's so cute. Now let's go kill those two lovebirds. They were around here somewhere, weren't they? They weren't this far up. they don't seem to be here anymore, that's a shame. Oh well, let's find some other human to murder then. I don't know if these count. No, they don't count. We need to go find some actual humans. This is the one time I can't find anyone. Ah, here's some people. Hi guys.
I will bathe in your blood. You're growing weak. Well, you've won this round. End your fight. I'm leaving.
Alright, let's get out of here. I do love their jump. It's just ridiculous. Alright, so this time we need to head to the castle. I think we can actually just go straight through the front door this time as well. We can, excellent. You are here. The master told me that you would be coming. You must help. Krish is trying to take control of the castle. He has some nasty growl to help him. You must kill them all. My master will be pleased. Your master will be pleased. Go now, through the banquet hall to the caverns. They wait down there. Go now, or the master will not be happy. Sure thing. Can we go and have a chat with the boss? No, he's not here. Never mind. Yeah, he must already be down at the glacier. Hi, guys. Don't know why these guys are attacking me. Oh well, I'll murder them all then. Right, so we need to make our way downstairs and kill all the things down here again. Let's go into first person, get ready to slash some people up in front of us. Can we hover over our claws? Oh, it just says hand to hand, sadly. Right, let's work our way upstairs first. Let's feast on this guy. Right, so this is where you come in when you're doing the quest from the humanoid side. We just need to kill some more of these growls before we can leave. I kind of realised that I mistakenly started going on about Skyrim and how much I preferred it over this than before. I've been trying to avoid that in general throughout this game. However, it's kind of hard not to make those comparisons when playing as the werewolf. Just because it feels like they didn't really flesh out being a werewolf in this game. Like, they gave it the jumping ability, which is amazing, and the fun, like, visual of being in first person. Like, I like everything they've done, but the way you can't heal is really detrimental. So the biggest benefit out of the future game is just the fact that you're allowed to heal from eating hearts, because that can keep you going. So I feel like in here I can fight things and it's really fun. However, when I end up getting low on health, I just have to leave rather than being able to actually continue. I have killed all of the Growl and the Rickling's Krish. Hiricine will be pleased. Well then, let's get out of here. Now then, which way was the exit again? I think it was to the left. No, clearly I was wrong, never mind. We're gonna go upstairs then. Right, let's get out of here. You stopped Krish, and that is good. Kral are gone, Krish is gone, nasty Kral, nasty Krish. The master will be pleased when he comes home. Your master will be pleased that you helped Doug. Good, good. Now go. Doug has much to do before the master comes back. Sure thing. Right, so let's make our way back home. Man, this jump is just intoxicating. I'm having such a hard time just not jumping all over the place. It's just fun to have so much airtime with every single jump we do. I gotta say, this is definitely a bit something that they didn't have in Skyrim. I don't remember being able to jump like this. I give this game that credit. Now then, which way are we actually supposed to be going? I've lost. Right, northeast. Right, let's wait here a few hours. Then we'll go to sleep again as soon as the game lets us.
You have ended the siege at Castle Karstad, and your master is well pleased with your efforts. You have served me well, and I offer you this gift, the Hunter's Wind. May you never tire in your hunting, my hound. I will seek you out, should I need you again.
Excellent. Hiricine was pleased with my efforts and has rewarded me with Hunter's Wind, the ability to completely restore my health once per day. Oh, now that solves all my problems. How do we actually activate it? You haven't told me how to activate it, game. Never mind. So as long as if we can use that, then yeah, that definitely solves the previous problem I had. However, you could have given it to me earlier. Thank you. Let's eat your heart. Right, and let's wait. Man, my legs are just glitching out. Right, there we go. Now let's rest until the end of the day.
All I ask for is a pair of boots. How hard could it be?
Completely impossible in this game, my friend, which is why we didn't choose to play as either an Argonian or a Khajiit. So then, let's continue. We're not going to bother with finishing the hunt that we've already done in the previous part, since trying to do that as a werewolf is practically impossible, and there's really not much that changes. Instead, let's pick up this odd rumour. Olga, did you hear about the raven at the altar of Frond? It's enormous. They're saying it's a sign that the witches have come to Solstein, Helena. Well, let's go and investigate these witches. So we've already been to the altar of Frond before. This was where the guy was who murdered his best friend. Let's go and have a chat with him. I have nothing more to say to you. You have pined here. Give it to Corfina as payment of Wergold and leave me to my guilt. Well, I'd rather murder you.
Friend. Hail.
We're still in combat with something, but I can't see what it is. So here's the weapon that she mentioned killed his best friend. Frost damage and paralysation. quite a nasty weapon. Let's take his money and get out of here. Greetings, Rag. Does my form surprise you? As a witch of Glenmore Wyatt, I have the ability to change my shape as suits my needs. But then, you know something of shapeshifting, don't you? That is why the Coven has come here to Solstein. We've been watching events unfold, and we are well aware of lycanthropy is spreading. For some this is a blessing, for others a curse. For those who wish, we offer a cure, one that might forever stop the change into wolf form. Does such a thing interest you? Yes, we'd like to get rid of it forever. Very well, you have chosen to cure yourself of lycanthropy and forever end the call to the wolf within. The road before you is a difficult one, for ridding oneself of lycanthropy is not as easy as merely sipping a potion, but first you must meet my sisters. Come, and together we shall tell you of the right of a wolf giver. So here are the witches. Your cure begins here, Rag. The rite of a wolf giver is a complex ritual of dark magica, requiring the sacrifice of both flesh and innocence. My sisters and I will begin the preparations, but there are certain items that must be gathered. My sisters Isabel and Felicia will tell you what is needed. When you have completed their errands, come and speak to me again. In order for the rite of a wolf giver to proceed, my wizards and I need petals of a wolfsbane's flower. Wolfsbane is rare and grows on Solsteins in only one place. You must go to the southern end of the Moisring Mountains, on top of Breitavold Peak. There you will find a single wolfsbane flower in bloom. Retrieve the petals of this wolfsbane flower and return them to me. Take this Rising Force potion. Well, we already have it. Ah, you have returned, and with the petals of the wolfsbane flower. Very impressive. The petals will be added to the cauldron and infuse our brew with the essence of a wolf. Remember, you must also complete my sister's task.
My sisters and I must make our brew before the rite can proceed.
You have brought me a bunch of ripened belladonna berries. Well done. The berries will add to a cauldron and sweeten the brew with a flavour of death. I see you have also completed my sister Felicia's task as well. Excellent. Speak now with Attain, and you learn what we must do next. So you have completed your task for my sisters. Excellent. We will use those ingredients to concoct a certain potion, but it is not for drinking. No, it is for something else. Meet me at the altar of Frond, and I'll tell you what must be done next. Certain preparations have already been made. The cure is within your grasp, but the final and most difficult steps lie ahead.
See scene at Fort Frostmoth. Party with the heathens. Bring your own corpse.
Excellent. So I believe there is a secret hidden somewhere in this cave, but I don't know if it's available to pick it up yet or not. So we'll return for it later.
My sisters and I must make our brew before the rite can proceed.
Yeah, we've already made the brew as far as I'm aware. Let's head back out. That was probably the wolf that we were in combat with before. Greetings, the rite of a wolf giver is almost complete. Behold, the innocent at the altar of Frond. Beautiful, isn't she? One of the locals, a very nice specimen, yet she still lives, but barely. Your next step is simple. You must kill the innocent, remove her heart and bring it to me. There is a dagger on the altar, but any weapon will do. Did I not tell you that the rite of a wolf giver requires the sacrifice of both innocence and flesh?
Well met. What is it?
Sure thing. Oh, she went flying. I don't think that was a part of it. The heart of the innocent. What dagger did you leave us? Wolfsgiver's silver dagger. Sure, let's take that. That's it. Now I will pour the Glenmore brew over the innocent's heart. The heart must get wet, soaked. Yes, there we go. Now to recite the proper incantation. There, it is done. The heart has been properly bewitched. Now place it back in the corpse of the innocent. Do this, and then speak with me again. You are almost free of your curse. Almost. Yes, there is one last step. I must now recite the final incantation. Behold, the innocent lives again. The woman is being given a part of your lycanthropy. Kill the wolf, and the curse will be ended forever. Congratulations, you have survived the rite of a wolf giver, and have been cured of your lycanthropy. Never again will you turn into a werewolf, and never again will you contract the disease. Well, thanks, lady.
You're not even trying.
Let's take her robe. So this is a new robe, we haven't seen this one before, so let's have this. Now let's make our way back down to the cave, and kill her sisters. Oh, her sisters have all gone, never mind. So then I believe somewhere in this cave, there is a hidden scroll. I've never done this quest before, but I've heard about this from checking online, so let's see if it's true or not. So let's levitate up here and see if we can find a scroll hidden anywhere. Oh, I can't seem to find it at the moment. There is meant to be a scroll hidden next to one of the icicles. Oh, well, it would seem like I'm not able to find it. Never mind. So there's basically meant to be a scroll somewhere that also has the cure for lycanthropy, if you don't want to do the witch's tasks. So that's all of the werewolf stuff. There is one thing I didn't show you with the werewolf, which is that I believe you also get a different dialogue with the Heartfang, the leader of the skull, if you're a werewolf. But that would require getting through that area as a werewolf, and then I would have to like wait to turn back into a human or something. It's just a lot of pain and I'm not going to bother doing it. So we're done being a werewolf, now let's go down and handle the other guy's missions. And now we'll do the evil side of the colony missions. So let's speak to Carnius Magius. Oh, don't even say it, I can tell by the look of your face. Falco gave you his little pep talk, didn't he? Oh, Rag, I need your help, won't you help me? Ugh, perhaps instead you should think about doing yourself a favour and aiding me, underling. Believe me, I can make you a much better offer than Falco ever could. Don't be fooled, I will tolerate you only for as long as you are useful to me. If you perform well enough, it will be to your benefit. I think it's clear that I am in a position to offer you a greater deal than Falco might. Serve me well, and you may end up taking Alvo Falco's place. Take a little time and think it over. Well, we've thought it over as much as we need to. We'll do as you wish. A wise decision, underling. I will occasionally have special requests of you. For now, see me when you're ready for an assignment. Oh, you again. Well, you can deal with this, I can't be bothered. The funds are available to add a service provider to the colony. It needs to be decided whether it's a smith or a trader should be brought in. A decision is going to be yours. You heard me, underling. A smith or a trader, I don't care how you do it. As for Collins, decide on your own, pick one out of a hat, just come back and tell me what it's going to be. Well, last time we picked the better option of a trader, but if we're going to be evil, let's also be incorrect and pick the smith. Fine, I'll see to it that the work starts soon. Now go find someone to keep yourself occupied. I have other things to attend to, and it will take a few days for the construction to finish. Well, then let's wait here for a few days. What is it, underling? Is this about your current assignment? The smithy is almost done? Bah, who cares? Those incompetents can't even finish the simpler of assignments. How am I supposed to get anything done when things are always going wrong? No one understands the pressure I'm under, underling. No one. And the problems only make things worse. Get out there and find what's keeping Falco from getting his work done this time. It's some sort of a problem with a supply ship. I can only imagine what he's done. Well, let's go and solve that problem.
You're with Carnius now. I'm sorry, but it was your choice.
Yep, and we made the wrong choice. It seems that nothing is easy, Rag. Carney says the replacement supply ship has brought new problems. Okay, this is going to be the same as before, so we know how to solve this already. Let's just go speak to this guy, he'll tell us about his friend. There we go, then we'll go back to Falco. and we'll be told to speak to the lady. Yep, and now we go speak to the lady, get the saber from her, and go threaten the guy with it.
Well, if it isn't you again, I dare say you're one of the nicest people I met. And that's saying quite a lot.
Well, then you've definitely not met many people, because we're evil this time. Yeah, this is his saber.
Well,
May I help you?
So that should be done now. There we go. Now let's head back.
I like what I see.
Stuck here. Forever.
Right, we've done your job. Huh, it took you long enough. Well, this is what happens when there's more work that I can't do myself. Things don't get done right, or on time, or with any degree of finesse. Sometimes I wonder why I try, underling. Well, at least the supplies will get through now. Good work, I suppose. Here, take this, and then let's discuss your next assignment. It's time you start earning your keep, underling. I've had and Morrowind procuring a little extra ore that I can sell on the side. I have reason to believe that Falco suspects what's going on, and I need you to help take care of the matter. Owen's been stealing the ore since the mining began, but Falco has only begun to notice the discrepancy. Thus far, he's been keeping the ore stashed in a chest in his house. I believe Falco knows about this chest, and so I need to make sure that there's no ore in it. Find it, remove the ore, and bring it to me. Here, you'll need this key to get into the house. Make it quick, underling.
Better? Just stick with it and we'll all get rich.
Well, we need to recover our mana first. So the last time, this chest was empty. This time we're the one who is emptying it. Now let's head back to our friend.
Well met, friend.
What say you?
Tell him that we stole all the ore. There we go, and now we need to help him sneak into the storeroom. Hi, friend. It should be pretty easy, really. I know that Aldrum has a fondness for whiskey. Give this to him, and he should be out of the way for long enough for me to do my job. Stay close to him. It's important that we're not seen together until the job is done. I'll come find you once I get my hands on the ore. Okay, I'm going into the storeroom.
May your ore.
So let's go distract the guard. Hi, friend.
His work is never done.
Falco said I'm supposed to guard this room. He didn't say why, though, and boy, it's never so boring. Nothing entertaining has ever happened here. Do you have any ideas? How about a drink? Oh, sorry, I don't drink. I mean, aside from the occasional whiskey. You wouldn't happen to have any, do you? I do, in fact. Oh, thanks. I better not drink it here where anyone can see me, though. We'll be back in a few minutes. So let's just hang out with our new guard friend while our other friend does his business. So yeah, so the evil side of these quests are just going to either be the same quests.
Company's work is never done.
Hi, friend. It's either going to be the same quest, like the one where we had to take that saber and threaten the guy before, or they're just going to be the opposite side. Like last time we were proving that this guy was stealing ore,
Shines every day in hell.
while obviously this time we're the one helping him steal the ore. And if this ends the same way as before, then we'll have to murder this guy as well afterwards, once Falco catches him in the act. Since the last time, we told Carnius that we found out this guy was stealing ore, and Carnius had the guy murdered, so that he couldn't testify. Because, you know, we're clearly working on the correct side here. Are you done yet? Well, you're still up here? Are you serious, game? Okay, we have to wait all this time then because he decided not to bother doing his job. I know we're taking the evil path, but I didn't think we were also taking the incompetent path. Come on, hurry up and steal the ore. We're supposed to go and hang out with this guy over here while he does this job, but frankly I don't trust him to do it on his own anymore. Come on.
The company's work is never done, friend.
So we're just hanging out with a guard friend here this entire time. We didn't have to go back and help this guy, honest.
Not again.
Oh, right. Carnies wants to see you now. You know, about the job, the one that we've been doing. You should go let him know it's okay.
Well met, friend.
Pulled it off, did you? Well done. There's hope for you yet, underling. Take this for now, and soon we'll discuss your next assignment. I don't have any more work for you right now. Right, we have to wait a few more days
Once
then.
more, with feeling.
So far we've stolen stuff for this guy, but we haven't done anything specifically evil yet. I do have some sort of a work for you. One of the miners is causing some sort of disturbance. He's in the bar and he's apparently gone crazy or some such nonsense. Go find this seller Phenalium and deal with him, will you? I don't know the whole story, nor do I care to. He's causing problems and is disrupting business. Make sure he stops causing problems, understand? Are you going in there? Please don't hurt my husband. Oh, we are totally going to hurt your husband.
You Inwa.
So last time we allowed this guy to hit us loads of times until he wore himself out. This time, we're just going to murder the guy. Because, you know, we're evil. We're allowed to do that.
I'm listening.
Hi, I murdered your
Go
husband.
ahead.
You! Get away from me! You killed my husband! Damn right I killed your husband. That's a job well done.
What did I do?
It's so much
to
more
deserve this,
easy being evil in these games.
Stuck here. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Dead, eh? Well, can't say I care much. In fact, it might serve as a good lesson for the rest of the miners. Good job, underling. The miners have stumbled onto something very important, underling. A wall in the mine crumbled and an old burial cavern was uncovered. They found a large block of ice inside and nothing anyone does can break it. I feigned ignorance on the subject, but I need you to do something about it. The ice is called Starim, and you're going to go and get some of it. It's Nordic, whether the fools at Raven Rock know it or not, and it's immensely valuable, worth more than the rest of that whole stinking mine. Know that this is the reason I took this ridiculous position in the first place. I want that ice, and I want all of it. That means you're going to eliminate the only people who know anything about it. Go to the north, just south of where the Harstag River meets the Ilzid, and find the 3 Nords there, kill them, and get their pickaxe that I know they have. Sure thing. Well, now time to be specifically evil. Who are you? So, you travel from the wilds of Solstem, just like I do. Indeed I do. Also,
You're growing weak.
you can die, because we're evil. So, we need to go up here. Just above the lake to this little bit here. When we were doing Falco's side of the quest line, then we saw somebody from the guy who's hiring us now went to assassinate those people and we went to defend them. And now we get to be the assassin. Like I said, we're clearly on the evil path here. It's going to take us a while to get there, sadly. Well, I guess I should say that the last time we were supposed to defend the guy from being assassinated, but I didn't realise I got close enough to trigger the fight, and so we were just randomly exploring the wilderness around it while the guys were defending themselves. But for some reason it counted as us saving them, so it was good. How close are we? Getting close. So these Nords have done absolutely nothing wrong, and they would teach us about oh yeah, that's where one of those people died during the hunt. They would have taught us how to use the star room if we just asked them nicely, but instead, let's murder them all.
This is too easy.
And now we get to have one of the nicest robes in the game. Let's take it. Right, so there's the pickaxe. Strip them down to their pants so everyone knows we're the one who did it. So this robe works really nicely with the bear helm. I like this one a lot. It's a pity we have to kill friendly people to get it. Well, let's take this back to our boss.
Well met, friend.
What say you, Stucky?
Hi, boss.
Once more, with feeling.
They're all dead? Good. With them out of the way, there's no one else to reveal just how valuable the star room is. You currently possess the only tool on this island capable of cutting into the star room. There are a few more like it, but none of them here have them. So you will be able to acquire the pieces of star room for me, starting now. Bring me at least one piece from any block in the mine. Let's just teleport out, it's quicker. So we need to go and find somewhere. I know that there's a burial chamber to the west of the fort, so let's go there. And hope that that place has some star room in it. Oh, there's one right here as well. Right, there's some. There we go, star room.
I like what I see.
Stuck here. Forever.
Well, he wouldn't be stuck here if he
What
didn't keep
say
getting me stuck on the stairs, mate. Excellent. Now that you've completed your task, I'll just relieve you of this. In the future, I suggest you bring me any more star room that you find. In exchange for doing this work for me, I will do a great deal for you. You bring me more star room, and in exchange, I will have weapons and armor crafted for you. I told you great things would come from allying yourself with me, didn't I? Even though we would actually get a much better deal if we helped Falco, because he will require 2 pieces of raw star room for each item, while Falco only requires 1. I trust you remember Holdor the Strange. Well, he's one of my men. Picked him up outside of Cyrodiil some years back, and have used him for a few jobs since then. I correctly figured that he'd served me well in situations, and so far he has. Oh, you don't need to know everything that he's done for me. Suffice to say that he's made some very good progress. But now, I have need of his skills, and yours as well. You're going to intercept a report for me. I've placed some rather impossible demands on Falco lately, with the intention of him failing to meet them. When he does, it will erode confidence in the chain of command for the colony, and help convince the investors to pull out. One of those demands has been to deliver status reports. I'm concerned that one of them might make it through. Meet Holdor in the courtyard and follow him. Then go collect the messenger and make sure he meets Holdor as well, if you understand me. Let me make this clear, it's important that he never reaches the fort. If anyone were to see him here, my ability to deny receiving the report, and thus holding Falco responsible, diminishes greatly. We cannot outright kill him either, that might also raise questions, so instead we're going to use Holdor's innate abilities to cover wildlife. You will bring the messenger to Holdor, who will sick wolves on him. To anyone finding the body, it will appear that the reporter bearer had an unfortunate accident. I don't need the report. In fact, it's better if I don't have it. I just want to make sure it doesn't reach the fort. Are we clear? Yes, we're clear. I knew someone who tried to tame a wolf once. He used to raise guars, so he thought he could use the same techniques. You know what? It almost worked. Well, no, actually, it didn't work at all. The idiot owed me money too.
One hand washes the other. What say you? Stuck here. Forever.
Yeah, so this guy, who is going to be over here somewhere. Where is he? Alright, he's still at the fort, I forgot. Hi, friend. Well now, look who it is. Carney said you'd be helping me. Took me a minute to realise it weren't a joke. Don't worry, I won't be holding that scuffle against you. You were just following orders is all. We best get going if we're going to catch this lad. We can sort out the details once we're there. Let's go. So this is the guy who was standing in front of the mine who we had to beat up to make him move. And now we know he was working for Carnius, which doesn't really surprise me, because Carnius has just been acting against us this entire time. And also, when we did this report, he's laid traps for us, and then vanished to a random corner of Solstheim to try and make sure we didn't reach him in time. Right, now we're here. Go fetch the messenger fellow, and I'll take care of the wolves. Sure thing. Now, where's this messenger? I think this is him over here. Hey, are you busy right now? I don't mean to bother you, but there's a report I need to deliver. Yeah, how did you know? I was supposed to take it to this fort, but I don't really want to go. There's wolves and bears and things out there, you know. I'd feel much safer if I had an escort. Do you think you could go with me? Sure thing. Sure, follow me, my friend. I'll keep you safe, I promise. It's a shame there's no option to give my character a moustache at the moment to twirl it evilly. So if you are still unsure whether we're on the correct side of the questline or not, as well as killing innocent Nord people, we are now also just getting this random innocent messenger murdered. Oh, there's some wolves here, but these aren't the wolves we need. Let's try and avoid them. You coming? Come on, don't get killed by those wolves. Excellent. Keep coming. Now then, which way's the fort? It's just over here. Come on, lad. Hurry up. You take a very long time to die, don't you? Right, here he is. Come on, friend.
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
Oh no, he's being attacked by wolves. What are we gonna do? Oh, helping him would take a bit too much effort. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. You weren't supposed to attack me, wolf. Carnius had something for you once the messenger was dead. Here, take this and get moving. He'll be wanting to know that this lad won't be arriving. So we got a note from Carnius. You see the look of his face? He wasn't expecting that, I can tell you. Let's read that note. Reading this, you successfully completed my little task for you. Before you return, however, I have one last deed for you. Holdar should have given you a few scrolls along with this note. Since he can't read, he won't realise that I intend you to kill him. The scroll should grant you control over his wolves, long enough to put an end to him. You don't need to know the details, only that I can no longer trust him, and that is useful to me is at an end. I do the job myself, but then that's what I have you for. Why take risks when someone else can take them for me? I expect you to return shortly. Do not keep me waiting. Sure, let's kill this innocent guy. Well, he's not exactly innocent, but you know. He hasn't done anything to us.
I will bathe in your blood.
Well, that didn't work. Let's also kill the wolves. There we go. Even less evidence. See, we won't strip either of these two people just to make it so it's not obvious that we were involved.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm sure that this quest line will end in a good way for everyone involved.
One hand washes the other.
So, Holdar has been dealt with as well. Good. He has long outlived his usefulness to me and has become a liability. Let's hope you continue to perform well, underling. I'd hate to start thinking of you as a liability as well. There's some sort of a problem with Spriggans at the colony site, and I expect you to take care of it. They've been causing some sort of a disturbance lately, no good explanation for it. The colonists are scared, so you'll have to go and take care of him. You'll know Laura is the man in charge of the situation. Once the Spriggans are gone, I imagine he'll have the courage to step outside the bar. When I understand that he's hiding, get moving. Right, this reminds me as well, we first need to teleport away from here. Because we need to go and get some bitter green petals. I forgot to do this ahead of time, but it won't take long. So we're just going to go back to our home beneath Balmora. Oh look, it's our friend who's been trying to kill us this entire time, but we've been too nice to kill him. Oh, thank you for awakening me from this terrible nightmare I had about the sick found dead. That's what you get for trying to kill us the entire game. Right, so we're just going to run down to our house here, pick up some bitter green petals, and then we'll head back. Oh, you two miners.
Of course. What may I do for you?
Starting to fail.
Dead. We are totally evil today. Oh, our own guard who we hired.
You will die where you stand.
Dead. Sure, let's break the seal, why not? Also, you two people who have been hanging out in my home this entire time.
You will suffer greatly.
Dead. There you go, no one gets to live here anymore. Now, let's take those and then let's return. Right, so we need to kill the Spriggans that are hanging around here. So where are they? They're supposed to be somewhere close to the buildings. Maybe we need to go and trigger a fight with a normal Spriggan and then they might appear. Yes, let's start with this Spriggan. Let's bring her over to the town. And hopefully she'll trigger the other ones. Yep, here we are. Heal up. Oh man, she deserves some critical damage. There we go. Alright, now come follow me. Alright, of course. First we need to go to the mine. And then find the roots. And then we can bring the guy down to us. So we never did have to go and murder the guy who was hanging out in here.
May your ore be pure, and your profits large.
Right, tell me about the roots. There we go. Now we go downstairs and we find the roots. If you're interested in the... what would be the word? I don't know what the word would be. But you know, like the full experience of this quest and the others that are similar to the good path, then you'd have to watch that one instead, because we're just going to burn through this. Since we've already done these quests already. Right, so let's go pick up the guy. Come on, yep, I found the roots, come follow me. There are about 2 or 3 quests that are completely identical, except for maybe a little bit of dialogue between both the good and the evil path. Which is a shame, because I was hoping that it was going to be completely different.
May your ore be pure, and your profits love.
Yeah, that Irvin guy was supposed to die on the good path, but he's not dead. That's a shame. We might have to rectify that later. Come on, friend, where are you? There you are. Is he gone stuck? He got stuck. Right, here's the roots. Yep, I have the bitter green petals. There you go. And that should now be everything. Let's teleport back upstairs. You've chosen the side of Carnius. I suggest you go to him if you want work. I have nothing for you. What can I tell you about the roots? Nope, we can't. Never mind. Let's ask about a report. It never made it to the fort, and Turvo never returned. I don't know what happened. Right, I guess we just have to return home to our friend then.
Stay as long as you like, friend. It was
Stuck here. What say you? Once more, with feeling.
It's all settled? Good. I can be sure that the work in my mind will continue and any star room left will be discovered. Well done, underling. With this awful turn of events, we'll just have to do something about protecting the colony better, won't we, underling? I certainly wouldn't want anyone to have the impression that I haven't done all I could to secure the safety of our beloved colonists. So you're going to venture in and hire guards for our little venture, just to put our investors' mind at ease. Personally, I couldn't care if you're drop dead tomorrow, but the investors are becoming nervous, and I'm not quite ready to have them pull out of the venture just yet. So you're going to poll the colonists and see if any are willing to volunteer. It'll look better that way, don't you think? Return to me when you've found someone willing to do the job. Right, last time we found 2 people to hire. This time we'll just go and get for 1. How are you doing without your husband? Get away from me, you killed my husband. Yeah, blah blah, who cares? Oh, you.
An adventurer, I presume.
You want me to go and find some elves, don't you? I'm not gonna do anything for you. Well, that is disappointing. Yeah, well, screw you. I'm not helping you, I'm evil. Right, you, come hire, work as a guard. There we go. I'm not going to bother getting any more than 1 guard, because we don't really care if they all die.
The pleasure is all mine.
What say you? Stuck here.
Hi,
Once
friend.
more, with feeling.
Yeah, I got a single guard. Only 1 volunteer. Perhaps they are not all as stupid as I assumed. Nevertheless, I'll see to it that our guard friend gets equipment and orders immediately. Come back in a few days. Okay, let's just wait a few more days. Oh, this will be a most important job for you. It's a shame, really, after all I've clearly done to secure the safety of our colonists, and yet poor Falco will still be assassinated, right under their noses. Well, it simply proves this venture is just too dangerous. Why, yes, these are terrible times. Terrible Nords, of course. At least that's how it'll look. I've contracted a simpleton to pose as one of the native Nords. He'll make an attempt on Falco's life and distract the guards. That's when you eliminate Falco. It's all been arranged, so you have little to worry about. Basilod will wait for your signal, and then strike. I believe he has placed some weapons for you on top of the mining officer's tower in the colony. A bow and a very potent poisoned arrow. I've also contributed a scroll that will help ensure that your arrow finds its mark, and that you are not seen. I suggest remaining in the mining tower for safety. Once you've prepared, ready for both as a signal for Basilod, that he should make ready his attack. He'll draw the guards away and then you strike. With Falco assassinated, the colony should collapse in a very short time. Make sure no one sees you. If you're spotted or if the guards return by the time you shoot Falco, you'll most likely be caught. You're on your own if that should happen, underling. I'll disavow any knowledge of the plot. I don't expect him to live through this, of course. He doesn't know that, just be sure that you're not seen. Oh, we need more mana to be evil. Let's drink a potion. Right, time to assassinate the guy who would have given us the good side of quests. So yeah, we were told to keep this guy safe from an assassin's plot in the other timeline. Fortify marksman, sneak and chameleon. And a poisoned arrow. Oh, that's the wrong arrow. There we go. There we go. Just wait for that guy to leave, and then... boom! And our friend is dead. Excellent. Well, let's get out of here. No one saw a thing.
I like what I see.
What say you? Yes. Did you want something?
I want Falco assassinated, underling. Stick to the plan and make sure that no one sees you do anything. He's dead? Excellent. It's a shame I wasn't there to see it myself, but I do need to keep my distance. Plausible deniability, of course. The investors should start pulling out any day now. Underling, good work. Here, take this. It's a special present for all the good work you've done. You'll not see another like it anywhere. Quite a nice job you did, underling. With Falco out of the way, the whole operation should shut down in a matter of days. Just be patient. Come see me in a few days and we'll start cleaning up.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
It appears that more drastic measures will be necessary. I've underestimated the resolve of several of our investors. Their indomitable greed has kept them from backing out of the placement, as despite all the terrible things that have befallen Raven Rock, in order to change their minds, something very unfortunate will have to happen. Perhaps if the native Nords on the island were to slaughter all of the colonists, they might think twice about their choice. I'd never dream of actually attempting to contact the barbarians that live here. No, I've simply seen to it that some of their equipment has been acquired, and now you're going to see to it that that equipment gets to the men that will be arriving on the island. Mercenaries, of course, but properly outfitted. They'll look just like the Scarl. There are 2 bags under the table out in the hall. Take the armoured weapons and deliver them to Towoff. He and his companion should be arriving tonight. Head east along the coast. They're landing just by the edge of the river's mouth. The Nords to the north, I don't know much about them. Right, so he's going to be heading tonight. So let's take all of this stuff. Gonna have to drop quite a lot of our own equipment though now, because we are very overweight. Well, we'll just drop Wraithguard. I wouldn't usually drop Wraithguard, but it's not like we're going to continue with this save file anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, we're still missing... we should have hammers on us, yes, all these hammers, they can go and drop on the floor. There we go, we still need about 100 more weight dropped. Okay, what can we drop? Let's drop that scimitar. I don't even know why we're still carrying that. And let's drop Hope's Fire. Why not? Right, all these arrows weigh quite a lot to combine, so we'll just drop all of these. There we go. So then what time is it? 4 AM. Let's wait around 15 hours. 7 PM. Let's see if they're there yet. There is going to be a problem where on this current save file we haven't done the final quest yet, so if we actually go to sleep in the wilderness, then we'll be taken to the final quest. So if we're going to waste time, it'll have to be at the fort. Man, I think this is the place with this boat. So let's mark this location. Then let's waste some more time.
I'm ready for anything.
Ah, here we are.
Go ahead.
How you guys doing? So, you're Carnice's lackey, are you? Make it quick. Pass on that equipment. We've got a lot of work to do. Aye, the weapons and armour you got. Give armour and weapons to each of my men and let them know that you're finished. Hurry up now. Sure thing. Oh, enough talking. Just give me that and go away.
No worries. I won't hurt you.
There we go. Get ready to go and murder loads of innocent people. For one greedy guy.
Don't tell me about your problems. Give in. You're dead already.
Passed it all out, did you? That's a good lackey. Now I'll just be taking what you've got for me, and then we'll be dispatching you. Afraid so, on Carnice's orders. Seems he doesn't have much need of you anymore, and thought you might be a good warm-up for us. Nothing personal, you understand?
I will bathe in your blood.
Yep, so as if this wasn't going to be completely obvious, he betrayed us.
You're growing weak. You will die where you stand.
Alright, let's drink a few potions. Make sure we're safe. What a shame we didn't get to finish being evil. I killed Torf and all of his companions. Well, let's go and confront that guy about this then. We were perfectly willing to do everything evil for him, and yet he betrayed us.
I like what I see.
Stuck here.
Right, it seems like our boots of blinding speed broke during that fight, but I can't be bothered to repair them.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
I must say I'm surprised to see you. Torf was supposed to make sure you didn't return. I just can't count on good help, can I? Sorry, underling, but I'm afraid I no longer have need of your services, and you know a little too much to be allowed to live, but I'll remedy that situation right now. That's a really powerful potion you had, but it wasn't enough. So we killed the guy either way. Whether we did the good or evil path. I take it that you resolved your problems with Carnius. Well, that makes you the ranking official at Ravenrock site. In that case, I'll be happy to step forward along the appropriate paperwork and have you instated as the local factor. I hope that's satisfactory, your factoriness. You're not going to hurt me, are you? Of course I will.
You make this too easy.
Oh no, we've been expelled from the East Empire Company. What a shame. Well, if we're going to be evil, let's just go and kill as many people as we can until we die.
You make this too easy.
You were complaining about staying here until you died. Oh no. Oh, how terrible. Resist arrest. Then pay with your blood, outlaw. Oh no, now I've been expelled from the Imperial Legion. Hi, lady. We just saved you before, but now you're dead.
Here it comes.
Hi, guys. What, you don't care?
Surrender now, and I might let you
You've earned a
live.
death warrant for your crimes, outlaw. May the gods have mercy on your soul.
Take that.
Yeah, I know, you've already told me.
Surrender now and I might let you live.
So that's the end of, oh, we should rest and meditate on what we've learned. Sure thing, let's go and
Let's
rest.
see what you're made of.
So that's the end of, this expansion now then. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put this before or after the, final quest. Like this and all the werewolf stuff. But either way, that's the end of Bloodmoon. So, after we're done with the final quest and all of this, we're going to go and kill Dagoth and end the game.